but put a pin in that. Yes, we are currently, or I shouldn't say we, this administration is currently rampantly firing people, but I do want to put a pin there for a second. $40 million in election security grants that are used to protect the integrity and results of our elections. Remember when some people were screaming about election integrity? Well, now they're rolling back the funds for that. So you do with that what you want to do with it. And the list of cuts goes on and on. Additionally, there was no inclusion of new federal funds to help families and our communities get back on their feet and rebuild after being impacted by recent federal disasters. So I need y'all to understand that what we had allotted was not enough for the current needs of FEMA. That was before we just saw these most recent storms that went through the Midwest that have left, last I knew was 34 people deceased. We did not have enough money to take care of the current crises that were on the ground. And now we're getting more, and there was no inclusion of additional dollars for that. And with the passage of this Republican continuing resolution, they have decided to no longer direct money to the National Institute of Health to be used specifically for healthcare and medical research to address deadly diseases such as cancer, Alzheimer's, or when we start looking at diabetes, heart disease, things like that. Listen, y'all, I don't know what else I need to say. The Republicans have showed us their hands, and I'm pretty sure that they're saying that there is a saying that goes, I can show you better than I can tell you. Listen, they have literally shown us through their regressive policies that they don't care about us. There was a chance to show our neighbors good faith, an opportunity to stand up for the middle class, an opportunity to show our neighbors that their health, safety, and welfare mattered, an opportunity to do what's right, not what's in the best interest of a particular political party. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I didn't run for Congress to play political games. I ran because I wanted to be your advocate and ensure that the needs of all Americans are championed. And I wanted to actually get things done for you. It is for these reasons that I voted no on the Republican CR. That I want the government to shut down? Absolutely not. However, I wouldn't dare support something that harms and makes life more difficult for my constituents, many of whom continue to struggle and be impacted by the adverse effects of this administration. Outside of the CR, and while Republicans may seem to be dysfunctional, well, I guess I shouldn't say they seem to be dysfunctional because they are dysfunctional, we are in a new Congress, which means we have new opportunities to advance our important work. Now, I will be honest, the Republicans are currently in control of not just the House, but the Senate and White House. But if the 118th Congress only taught us one thing, it is how unproductive and unfit Republicans are at leading and governing. But their incompetence has not stopped me from keeping my feet on the ground and ensuring that Texas 30 doesn't get the short end of the stick. In this new Congress, I am continuing my service on the important Oversight and Government Reform Committee, where my colleagues elected me as the vice-ranking member, meaning the second highest Democrat on the committee. Between my work on the full committee and serving on the DOGE subcommittee, I'm committed to holding Trump, Elon Musk, and Republicans accountable for illegally firing our federal employees, refusing to distribute lawful, congressionally authorized and mandated resources for important safety net programs to our communities, and attempting to redistribute federal money to their wealthy friends in the form of tax cuts.